Good evening and welcome to IGNC 10, your best source for all the latest intergalactic news, broadcasting live from Galactic Supply Co. Studios. I'm Jackson Michael.
And I'm Hudson Beaver. We cover news on an intergalactic scale from planet Earth to Kepler X72. Tonight we've got plenty of exciting stories, including breaking news. But first, a word from our sponsors. We're brought to you in part by DeWalt, the innovators behind the brand new 10-mile tape measure. Perfect for measuring distances up to 10 miles, and well, that's pretty much it. But hey, if you need to measure something really far, DeWalt's got you covered.
And we're also brought to you by Mug Root Beer. As they always say, you can drink with us. Right now, they've got an out-of-this-world deal. Buy 10, get absolutely none free at your local general store. You'll never get a better deal or a better one.
Now let's get to the news. First up, the Builder Brothers are opening a new pizza place. The latest branch in B-Swarm is now open, and for a limited time, during rush hour, you can grab 3 pizzas and an ice-cold Buxy Cola for half off. Tonight at 7 p.m., the grand opening will be held. Onnet himself will attend this event, so be sure to come.
Now shifting gears, we got something wild for you. Introducing the universe's newest fighting sport, Transformers vs. Aliens. It's a full-on battle of metal versus exoskeleton, bullets versus sharp objects, and whatever it is that Transformers bleed, I think it's motor oil, versus acid. The first match is tonight live on Paramount Minus, featuring Ravage versus Xenodog from Alien 3. It's a quadruped versus quadruped, people. I'm putting my money on Ravage, but you never know.
Meanwhile, in the world of robotics, Vex Robotics is recalling all their Vex V5 brains after a massive cyber attack. Chinese hackers found a backdoor into the system, turning their robots hostile and causing them to attack students. Things like Vex rings and field elements were thrown in barrages at students. Unfortunately, there were no casualties.
In a surprising turn of events, it seems that Starscream, the notorious Decepticon and jet racing celebrity, has flown onto Diddy's party list. Following a data leak from Soundwave, it was revealed that Starscream and other Decepticon seekers have been frequent partygoers. Cybertronian law enforcement is now on the case. It is expected that Starscream will be facing 20 years in prison.
In a recent survey conducted by the FBI, it was found that the new TikTok trend turned into a sport is skydiving without a parachute. Essentially, people will film themselves illegally sneaking onto the back of US aircraft or NASA spacecraft shuttles and jumping off before exiting the atmosphere. One daredevil went so far as to do backflips on the back of a SpaceX shuttle and skydiving to Israel, long before being blown to the smithereens by their Iron Dome air defense system. This trend compares very well to ghost driving the whip on the highway while going well over 100 miles per hour. Now we'll head off to Johannes for Stupid Center.
Hi, I'm Johannes Koenig Mueller II, and welcome to Stupid Center, where we bring you the most irrelevant news we can find. In recent news, at around 5:32 this morning, self-proclaimed basketball star James Harden was found climbing the ceiling of the Intuit Dome. Authorities believe he possessed fermented fruits in his locker, but Harden insists he wasn't geeked up, and said he claims he was off that Smarties crash. Regardless, this incident won't affect the Los Angeles Clippers' performance this season. Also, the local police and fire department have yet to lower him, but did find a stolen Lamborghini upside down in a ditch near the stadium parking lot. Many more lowlights this season from Mr. Harden. In music news, Kanye West, also known as Ye, has just announced a collaboration with Darth Vader. Their upcoming album, titled Dark Side of the Force, is scheduled to drop about 5 months from now. But Kanye is busy working on his own solo project, which will feature 20 hours of silence, encouraging his fans to imagine the music. Ye's followers are already claiming it's going to be his best work yet. In other shocking news, Mr. Lincoln Stiles, a high school teacher at Oakmont, has been found after the landmine incident in the pro-Serbian Republika Srpska of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Despite outrunning a massive missile barrage, Mr. Stiles is found eating McDonald's and drinking Gatorade at a gas station in Baltimore. Authorities are still confused about how he arrived in such a short time span, but Stiles claims it was because of his sheer anger over a 32-ounce porterhouse steak he found in Sarajevo that came with only plastic utensils and a paper plate. Now, back to the Angers.
In breaking news, Order 66 has been executed. Anakin Skywalker and the 501st Legion marched through the Jedi Temple on Coruscant yesterday, slaying many young Padawans. Expert believes this drastic action was due to the insufficient funding of Jedi Temple's youth training program. Sadly, Captain Rex was absent. He was reportedly on a paid casino trip. When asked for an interview, Rex declined, stating only that he didn't win any money, but quitting is for losers. In other news, a new fast food product has hit the market, the McXeno. After discovering and capturing a xenomorph queen, Ronald McDonald is now mass-producing McXeno, made from xenomorphs that have died in the arena, and selling it at all non-participating locations for an unlimited time. The new item has a unique acidic flavor with a bit of the taste from its host. So if you're craving something new, look for the McXeno today.
Meanwhile, across Europe and Asia, mass protests have erupted over the outlawing of Lunchables to promote the sales of the product Lunchly. Cities like Moscow, London, Tokyo, and Warsaw are now in full-blown martial law. But not the kind of martial law you might think. Instead, Kung Fu, Jiu-Jitsu, and other expert martial artists have been employed to restore order and uphold the law. Cillian Spray, an Irish bar owner of 54 years, stated, and I quote, "I had ninjas and samurai in my bar ordering drinks like normal. Suddenly, I was fighting band for 10 gold coins with some random sensei. I think the government hired the wrong guys." End quote. The secret lizard government is calling it an experiment, but many believe it's a disaster in the making.
Finally, in entertainment news, Disney reportedly in talks to purchase DC Comics, hoping to up the MCU status with a new franchise, Marvel vs. DC. The idea had fans torn. Some are excited about potential mashups like Superman vs. Thor, Wonder Woman vs. Black Widow, and even some villain showdowns like Killer Croc vs. the Lizard. But others think this is just a crazy idea. We'll see how this plays out.
Before we go, let's say thanks to one of our sponsors, Camino VPN. Are you tired of Coruscant Enterprises snooping on your online activity? What about those pesky ads during the rebellion? How about those suspicious files your coworker airdrops you at the Death Star offices? With Camino VPN, you can say goodbye to all those problems. With a secure routing network, 3 Tatooine data centers, a password manager stronger than a Wookiee, and built-in malware protection, Camino VPN is a VPN of choice for anybody. That's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks for tuning in to Intergalactic News Channel 10. I'm Hudson Beaver.
And I'm Jackson Michael. We'll be back next time with more cuckoo crazy stories. Good night.